Joined with head softball coach Ellen Radandt-Stremler, looking ahead to her team's 2018 season that they will kick off in Clermont, Florida next week. Ellen, you get a chance, first of all, to come back to your alma mater and take over a program with which you played for. What was kind of that whole process like as you kind of came back to Wheaton?
Yeah, it was a dream come true, to be honest, just to be able to come back to Wheaton where I grew up and played the sport that I love. I love this program, and it's truly an honor to be able to take the helm and lead the next generation of Wheaton softball players.
What were kind of the things that you wanted to bring back to this program that was really so important to you as a player?
I think striving for excellence is the main thing. Really working to do the little things right day in and day out at practice so that when we get to a game, we're prepared and ready to break records and go past previous places that we've been so that we can keep pushing Wheaton and hopefully building year over year.
As you look to build your own program for the first time as a head coach, what do you really want to make to be like the principles or the cornerstones that fans would get used to seeing a Wheaton team under your leadership have?
I think just a solid foundation of correct fundamentals so that we can make the everyday plays look easy and look routine. If we can make the routine plays routine, then hopefully in time we can make the great plays when it counts and in big moments so that we just have that solid foundation. We're able to move past that in the future.
As you prepare your team for the season, what have you liked about your team that you've seen so far in your first couple weeks of workouts?
This year the team really, it's the hardest working group that I've ever been a part of. They've worked out really hard with a new trainer this year, 3 days a week. Push them to the limits every day. They come in and they're ready to go. They're focused. They have a really great way of making softball fun but also professional. So it's fun to be a part of that and it's fun to see them grow, and I'm hoping that we can see that payoff come spring break and come later in the season, just because our season is so long that the hard work that they've put in now has really paid off. One other thing that I've seen is that we're a really cohesive group this year. From freshmen, we have one freshman, to our senior class, everybody really works together. They gel really, really well, and they're looking to grow athletically and relationally on and off the field.
Who do you see as being some of your leaders on the field this year?
Seniors obviously are some of our biggest leaders. Megan Newhouse will potentially be starting a new position this year, and she's really embraced that challenge, as well as junior Hannah Clark. The two of them have been cornerstones in our program for the last 3 years, and for Hannah 2 years, so I'm excited to see where they take it this year. It's also obviously Kelly Thornton had a monster year last year at the plate. It's really easy for her to be a leader just through leading by example and really coming through in the big moments. Excited to see what Kendall has to bring on the mound. It's her senior year. She'll be our number one in the circle, so she's put in the work, hoping that it pays off for her this year.
What kind of style or play do you see your team really succeeding with?
I would say that we are steady, so just not trying to make the amazing one in a million play, but rather trying to accomplish the little things perfectly and execute them well every time. We're a small team this year. We have 14 on our roster, so we'll be scrappy in a lot of regards and have moving pieces up and down the lineup that hopefully over spring break we can get solidified.
What does your team set as some of their goals for this season?
So we're really working to not set specific numerical goals at the beginning of the season. Our goal is always to be the best that we can be. So we need to set game-by-game goals with obviously 0 errors always being the goal and moving runners. So our main goal is to have effective at-bats. We're not going to bat 1,000, so how can we be moving runners and scoring runs off of tougher pitching that we have in our conference? So just trying to be steady, I would say, is the biggest goal for us.